Welcome to the Emerson House. It's not every day you get to step inside a piece of history that feels this vibrant and alive. Built in 1906 by Edwin Emerson, this Los Altos farmhouse has a story that's as much about resilience as it is about style. It famously survived the Great Earthquake and was later reimagined for modern life. In 2017, the home underwent an incredible transformation, where it was actually rotated 90 degrees on its lot and expanded, creating a perfect harmony between its historic roots and the luxury of today's design standards. As you walk up, the first thing that strikes you is that classic farmhouse silhouette against the California sky. The pale yellow siding is original to the 1906 structure, carefully preserved during the renovation to keep the home's authentic soul intact, while everything around it was modernized for comfort. That bold yellow front door is such a brilliant touch. It's a playful nod to the home's historic color palette, but it also tells you right away that this isn't a museum. It's a warm, welcoming home designed for a family that loves a bit of personality. Check out the historic plaque near the entrance. It's a quiet reminder of the home's legacy, marking its survival through the 1906 earthquake. It gives the property a sense of permanence and strength that you just don't find in newer builds. The front porch is exactly what you'd hope for in a farmhouse. It's wide and deep, offering a perfect spot to sit and enjoy the neighborhood. The 2017 rotation was a brilliant move because it oriented the space to capture the best light throughout the afternoon. Up close, you can really see the detail in the white trim and the gables. The designers were so careful to match the original craftsmanship in the new sections of the house, so the transition from the old 1906 frame to the 2017 expansion is practically invisible. Stepping inside, you're greeted by the rich warmth of the original wood floors. Keeping these was a labor of love, but it was worth it. They provide a grounded, historical foundation that balances out the airy, high ceilings of the entry. The main living room is all about sophisticated comfort. It's designed to be the kind of place where you can host a formal gathering, but also feel totally at ease curling up with a book. The open layout ensures that even with its grand proportions, the space feels connected and intimate. I love the motorcycle art here. It's such a great example of how to mix personal style with historic architecture. It adds a bit of an edge and a modern cool factor that keeps the traditional farmhouse vibe feeling fresh and current. Tucked just off the main living area is the home office. It's a masterclass in functional design with large windows that let in plenty of natural light. It's the kind of space that makes working from home feel like a privilege rather than a chore. The way the living spaces flow into one another is one of the best parts of the 2017 update. By opening up the floor plan, the designers created a breezy feeling that lets light travel from one side of the house to the other, making every room feel larger and more inviting. The formal dining room is where the home's heritage really shines. With its classic wainscoting and elegant proportions, it's a space that feels ready for big family dinners and holiday celebrations, grounding the home's social life in a sense of tradition. Now, this kitchen is something else. It was the centerpiece of the expansion, and you can see why. The massive slabs of Calicut marble on the counters and backsplash bring a sense of high-end luxury that contrasts beautifully with the rustic farmhouse roots. They didn't hold back on the appliances either. Integrating Thermador throughout means this kitchen performs at a professional level. It's a great example of how and why we design. You want the beauty of a historic home without sacrificing the convenience of modern technology. The island is the true heart of the house. It's oversized on purpose to act as a social anchor where guests can gather while you're cooking or where the kids can spread out for projects. It's about making the kitchen more than just a place to prep food. Look at the pendant lighting above the island. The choice of a more contemporary, slightly industrial fixture helps bridge the gap between the 1906 architecture and the 21st century finishes, adding a layer of visual interest that ties the whole room together. Right next to the kitchen is this charming breakfast nook. It's tucked into a corner of windows, making it the sunniest spot in the house for your morning coffee. The built-in bench is a smart use of space that makes the area feel cozy and intentional. The transition from the kitchen back into the main hallway shows off the home's open concept success. You get these long sight lines that make the house feel incredibly spacious, yet the individual areas still feel defined and purposeful. We all need a place to stay active, and this home gym is perfectly situated. It's bright and clean, proving that you don't need to hide your workout space in a dark corner. It makes the daily routine feel like a part of the home's overall wellness philosophy. The powder room is a total design win. Using a bold, dark wallpaper here creates a jewelry box effect. It's a small space where you can afford to be dramatic and take a risk, and it pays off by feeling incredibly high-end and unique. This full bath keeps that clean, classic aesthetic going. The choice of timeless tiling and modern fixtures ensures that the home's luxury farmhouse identity is consistent, even in the most functional corners of the house. As you head upstairs, the landing offers a nice moment of pause. It's filled with light from the staircase windows, creating a bright transition that makes the journey to the private bedrooms feel airy and uplifting. The master suite is a dream. The vaulted ceilings were a key part of the expansion, giving the room a sense of scale and grandeur that you typically don't find in older farmhouses. It's designed to be a true escape from the bustle of the house. The master bath is pure luxury, and that soaking tub is the star of the show. It's positioned to be the ultimate focal point, offering a spa-like experience that feels completely private and incredibly indulgent. The double vanity and the walk-in shower are all about effortless morning routines. Every material choice, from the marble to the hardware, was selected to feel timeless and elegant, ensuring this space never feels dated. The guest bedrooms were designed with just as much care. This one uses a soft blue palette to create a serene, restful environment. It's the kind of room that makes visitors feel instantly at home and pampered. The guest bath attached to the blue room is a perfect blend of old and new. The classic subway tile is a nod to the 1906 era, but the queen lines and modern vanity make it feel 100% contemporary. In this next bedroom, they went with warmer, neutral tones with a hint of pink. It shows how you can use color to give each guest room its own unique personality, while still keeping the overall feel of the house cohesive. The light in this room is incredible. One of the goals of the 2017 renovation was to maximize natural light, and the window placements in the guest wing do exactly that, making even the smaller rooms feel vibrant and open. This guest bath features some really sharp hardware choices. Whether it's the matte black or the polished chrome, it's these little details that elevate the design from nice to exceptional, showing that no corner was overlooked. The third guest room continues the theme of thoughtful hospitality. It's spacious and quiet, positioned in the house to offer maximum privacy for guests or older children who want their own little retreat. When the house was expanded, they made sure to include plenty of storage. These closets are a great example of how they integrated modern needs into a historic frame without disrupting the flow or the aesthetic of the rooms. The final guest bath is just as polished as the others. Keeping a consistent design language across all the bathrooms helps the house feel unified and reinforces the sense of quality that defines the whole Emerson House project. Even the laundry area is a highlight. Instead of being an afterthought, it's designed to be efficient and easy to use, with plenty of light and smart organization that turns a chore into a much more pleasant experience. Now, this attic play nook is pure magic. They took advantage of the unique roof lines created by the 1906 architecture to build a secret hideaway. It's the kind of space that sparks the imagination, whether you're a kid or just a kid at heart. It also makes for a perfect reading retreat. Being tucked away at the top of the house gives it a sense of quiet and seclusion that's hard to find in the more open living areas downstairs. The clever use of built-ins and storage in these upper-level nooks shows the how and why of the design. Every square inch of the historic structure was evaluated to see how it could best serve a modern family's lifestyle. Walking out onto the backyard deck, you really see the payoff of the 2017 rotation. The house now has this seamless connection to the outdoors, turning the backyard into a natural extension of the living room. The lawn is so lush and provides a beautiful green contrast to the sunny yellow of the house. It's a great open space that balances out the more structured areas of the deck and the patio. The fire pit area is where everyone ends up at the end of the night. It's designed for social connection, creating a cozy destination in the yard that makes you want to stay outside and enjoy the Los Altos evenings. The landscaping here is a beautiful mix of mature trees and new plantings. It grounds the new 2017 version of the house in its environment, making it feel like it's been part of this landscape for the full century. One of the coolest features they preserved is the original tank house. It's a rare piece of agricultural history that adds so much character and a sense of story to the backyard. You just don't see things like this anymore. Looking back at the house from the garden, you get a sense of its impressive scale. The expansion was handled so gracefully that it feels substantial and luxurious without ever losing that approachable farmhouse charm. The garden path ties everything together, inviting you to wander from the modern deck back to the historic tank house. It's the perfect final touch for a home that successfully bridges the gap between 1906 and today. The Emerson House is a rare find, a property that honors its 1906 beginnings while fully embracing the best of modern design. From the yellow door that survived the earthquake to the Calicotta marble in the kitchen, every choice was made to celebrate the home's history while making it a perfect place for a new generation to live. It's a beautiful reminder that with a little vision, the best parts of the past can be the foundation for an incredible future.